It's Tuesday, August 17th, 2021, and we are live from Hickory. And it's country-ish. Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was Jaws' underdog, dressed in beer overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I am from Hickory. I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy, no matter where you are. What up, bumpkins? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 90 of Country-ish, and we got a toothified, fishy fried show for you today. We got Rocky Dale Davis, very funny comedian, going to be zooming into the show. We got a Me Caption This contest to go over. We got Mukbanging with a mimosa and crazy small town news story about a weird fish and possibly a Goodwill hunting. You know, we got a lot planned today, and I want you to hang on to every word of it. All right. Let me ask you a question. Matter of fact, you ever caught a sheep's head fish? Do you even know what that is? Leave in the comments section. Let me know, because I got two interns sitting over here, happy as a lamb out in the middle of a field on a bright sunny day. We got Sebastian coming in at 7 feet 3 inches tall. He's kind of famous. He used to play, a little basketball
center.
Yeah, for the Charlotte Hornets with Kelly Tripucka. Good to see you, Sebastian. How are you?
Good to see you. Fantastic, brother. Fantastic.
Thanks for sitting in on the interns table. I know you're just filling in, but you're very good at it.
Thank you.
Last week you were on it. You were double fisting.
Double last week. Now we got our
Now we got another guy back again. Very happy to see him, Mr. Wes P. How are you? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing great. Glad to be back. Sorry I missed last week, but, sometimes things happen.
This is true, and we're happy that you're back.
I'm glad to be back.
I missed the sound effects last week. You were trying to do double duty, Look, we got one of the guys checking the Facebook comments, one of the guys checking the YouTube comments. Leave us a comment if it's funny, if it has to do with what we're talking about. I'll give you a shout out. Right, Wes?
Absolutely.
All right. Any questions so far? How we doing over there?
We're doing good. We're ready. Hit us up.
Doing great.
All right, let me brag about something real. Well, let me get to this guy sitting across the table right here. Very handsome fella. He's been a part of the show since day one. His brother's kind of famous. Jon Stamos. We got Marcus Stamos. How are you?
Good to be in the seat where I belong, Sean. Yeah.
See where I belong,
How come
Sean?
I've never been over there?
Have you not been over there yet?
Never been over there. Don't plan on it.
I feel like you will be.
Yeah. It's perfectly
You just wait
fine.
your turn.
No, Sean does. Sean.
Shine. Well, our interns are, taking a hit right now.
Yeah, on vacation and
Yeah,
whatnot.
so you guys are going to have to fill in from time to time.
Yeah. Sean does really good over there. by the way.
Sean does a great
I
job.
can't help it. Is it Sean
Sean.
or Sean? Is it Sean?
How do you say it?
It's Sean is correct. Unless you're from the east side, then we call it Shun.
Sean.
Oh.
But you never say Sean.
Sean.
Some people that. Or
Yeah.
Shone.
Sean.
But that's SHONE.
By the way, a lot of people are probably confused right now because his name is Sebastian.
Yes.
Oh,
now
I just
sorry.
want you to know that.
yeah,
I missed
you're
that
really killing the cover here.
I have a real name
He's a
too.
pro.
Sean Shine's his middle name. It goes Sebastian Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, that's it.
Triple S.
Yeah, Wes, we got to think of a nickname for you or
Well,
something.
my middle name's Sean, so that's what I've always said is Sean.
How do you spell it?
SHAWN.
Sean, yeah.
Sean.
Like Sean Sellemeyer.
I'm proud of where I come from.
That's right.
I'm not ashamed. I'm country-ish.
He's put the country in country-ish. I love it. Well, all right. Look, guys, we got a new thing back here. Isn't that pretty? we have I like that. There's like a little laugh at the end of it. Did you hear it? We have a new wooden sign made by Brian Powell. It looks really cool, and now we have that. And I think it looks great. So thank you for that, Brian. And I think we're going to do more stuff. Our studio is getting built up and getting better every time.
Yeah, money's been rolling in. So building this thing up, huh?
I guess so. Speaking of money, I'd like for you to spend your money on me and John Heffron. That's right. We're going up to Michigan. We're doing shows in bowling alleys. Howard City, Michigan on the 24th, Wyoming, Michigan on the 25th, Rockford, Michigan on the 26th and 27th, and Muskegon, Michigan on the 28th. That was a mouthful, but I got it out of there. So there you go. Marcus, good to see you. Let's catch up a little bit. How's your mom and them? Everybody good?
Everybody good. How you
Everybody good?
doing?
Yeah, okay. Now we've caught up.
Yeah, we're good.
I did watch it.
Fine.
You love one of your favorite movies is Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yes, with
Val Kilmer.
Right. And I'm bringing that up because there's an interesting documentary on Val Kilmer that just came out not long ago on Netflix. Have y'all seen it? You're shaking your heads.
I was going to watch it last night, but I didn't. But it looks very interesting.
It's interesting. He did it himself.
For the last how many years?
This dude's been, he bought a camcorder, back when they first came out.
Yeah.
And he's just been recording stuff. And that old footage is pretty neat. Catches you up with his life. He's got the throat cancer, and he's recovering from that. But it's good. I give it a 2 thumbs up. And it's not Netflix. It's Amazon Prime. Yeah. Check it out, Marcus. Are you going to watch it? I think you have my password, don't you?
I do. Like I said, don't change it, please. 'Cause I don't think you'll
just go to recently watched.
You see where, click on your name and then recently watched. Got it.
Yeah.
I do that
It's
on
just
Netflix as well.
Yeah, it's just called Val.
Yeah, I'll watch
so
it.
give it a check. See, today is also National Thrift Shop Day.
Best day of the year.
Well, it's
one of the best.
It's apropos because we'll be doing a Goodwill hunting segment where Marcus and I go to Goodwill.
Apropos.
Apropos.
Apropos
All right,
definition.
someone Google that, please.
Apropos.
Apropos.
That's
I think
a
it means
fancy word.
when it's like it's meant to be. It's like it makes sense. Like it was in the cards.
Okay. It was in the heavens, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apropos.
I think that's right. I don't know. You guys tell me. You're probably trying to figure out how to spell it, right?
No.
Apropos.
He said afro.
No, not afropos.
Afro-ho.
Not afro-ho. Apropos.
Yeah, you want to see what I came up when I put Afro in?
When you find out, just chime in and let me know. We're going to move on. I put up a picture on Facebook of me and when I was a kid, and we're doing a caption, me caption this. So what I do is I put the picture up and I tell people, leave a comment, write a caption, or make a meme out of it. And we'll share it with everybody on the show.
Yeah, it's just
It's a segment. Me, won't you make a meme out of me? I'll caption this. That's right. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've done one of these. And, I was a cute kid, Marcus. I don't know what happened. Because that's usually what they say after you say he's a cute kid. What happened? I don't know.
Most redheaded kids are cute.
Start off cute, then the sun damage over the years takes its toll.
Not so cute.
But look at this picture, Mark. Can you see that?
Yeah, I saw that on your page.
It was a cute little boy. I love this picture. There's a lot going on in this picture. I'm at my granny's house. I've got short shorts on, deck shoes, striped shirt. I'm holding what looks to be a Yahtzee cup, but it's just a cup. And I got a spoon in my hand. I think I'm eating ice cream out of it. And you can see there's a little bit of melted ice cream on the chin. Right next to me is the gun. Did you see the gun, Mark?
I didn't know. I
saw the gun.
Yeah.
Is that a real gun? Is that your dad's gun?
It is a real toy gun. I think. I don't
It looks pretty real.
remember. But I love this picture because you got the kid eating the ice cream, the gun, and then there's a bobble over here.
Yeah.
This picture just says so many things.
Welcome to the South.
Welcome to the South. Merica, by gosh. So I just put that up there. We got 717 comments, I think. And I said, caption this meme contest. Best ones gets a shout out on the next show. My personal favorite gets 2 free tickets to one of my shows. So I put that up there. And I'm going to read you some of the comments. John, hey, let me do that. W. Earl Brown is an actor that I know. He's a friend of mine. I like this one. He wrote, and next, the magical fairy visited Howdy Doody and made him into a real boy, too. So that's what would happen if Howdy Doody were real, is what he's saying. I get it. That's funny. I kind of look like Howdy Doody. Look how great my hair looks, though.
Well, you had a head full
silky,
of hair, yeah.
Smooth, shiny. It looks great.
Curl to it.
Yeah.
Pantene.
Yeah. John Heffron chimed in. His comment got 250 likes. Yeah, he said, I came here for 2 reasons. To drink chocolate milk and kick ass, and I'm all out of milk. So that's probably because the gun's sitting right there. But it ain't chocolate milk, so I have to deduct points.
Right.
It's ice cream. Plus, he can't win because he's a comedian. And he's verified. The Devil's Enemy got 33 likes with this comment. Cereal in a cup, BB gun, and a Bible. America, baby. Yeah. That's a good one. Intern Elliot says, and that young boy grew up to be Kris Kringle. That looked like the little animation thing. Yeah. Let's see here. Ian Nichols. This was my favorite one from just a fan. And it didn't get as many likes as other people. I mean, there was like 717 comments. I didn't have time to read all of them, but I was just kind of skimming through. And I like this guy. Ian Nichols, he wrote, I will put 2 BBs to the chest and 1 to the head if you do not put it back on Dukes of Hazzard.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So that sounds like something I would have said. But the best one on Facebook, Thompson Square, my buddy Kiefer from Thompson Square. He wrote, serial killer. I love it. Brevity is the soul of wit. Short, to the point. I'm probably eating cereal. There's a gun. Serial killer. It was right there.
Out of a Yahtzee cup.
Out of a Yahtzee cup.
I like that part.
And he took it. Good job, everybody, with the comments. On Instagram, Leanne Morgan said, I don't have a caption. I just want to say you are yummy.
Oh.
Okay. Trish Sir said, I'm with Leanne. I don't have a caption either, but you are so precious. I just want to squeeze your little baby head. Yeah, why do girls want to do that? When they see something that's really cute, they want to destroy it. You ever notice that? Like, I want to pet it, just squeeze it, eat it.
They ate the apple.
They ate the apple, Wes.
Gave them the whole world and said, don't eat that apple. But I'd like to have that apple.
That's actually not true, Wes.
Is that
It's not really an apple. It was an apple.
What was it? Orange, radishes?
Yeah, but it's not
radishes?
It was a fake apple that Satan
It
made
was an
up.
apple in the Bible.
I don't know.
I hadn't read it in a while.
We do have some people created some memes as well. Alan, let's go through some of these memes. I'll just read them. Give people some shout outs. Oh, yeah, that was John Ball. He put that up there. He goes, I think we could have been the same person. Like, that looks almost just like me, too, but curlier hair. That's me after I got my hair permed. Yeah. All right, here's one. Brett Ham wrote, Ron Weasley getting ready to use his magic wand to bust a cap. I do look like Ron Weasley from Harry Potter a little bit. So I like any red hair reference. All right, what's next? We'll just get through these. This is from Kari Kennedy. Back in my day, we didn't play. I don't know what that one means. I think she's saying, like, we don't play, we don't mess around. We take eating ice cream seriously because I got the gun right there. Do you think that's what she means, Marcus?
Yeah.
Back in my day, we didn't play. Okay. I like all of them. Keep going, the Alan Jackson. All right. This was from Michael Bristol. He said, when everyone already thinks you're Chucky, screw it. I'm getting milk drunk and shooting people. Now, Chucky the doll. Remember Chucky the doll?
Yes.
I
That's
do
the
kind of
Chucky shirt.
Yeah. Now, if I had overalls,
Yeah, it'd be
it
on.
would be that would be the full collection. This is the summer Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's shorts, you know.
Deck shoes.
Deck shoes. That's right. And look at the floor, dude. Like everything in this picture, I love.
Good
the
old
floor,
linoleum.
Linoleum. Some vinyl footstool. All right, let's go. When you drink too much ginger ale. That was by Charles Michael. Thank you, Charles. Yes, because I'm a ginger ale. I get it. All right, next one. Oh, told you there were bees. That was from Amy Shelton. That is in reference to my story about my dad mowing a bee's nest. Good one. All right, what else? This one's from Brian Werner. Stepdad taught me two things: how to drink and how to beat kids. Now step away from the milk. Now, I like this one and I don't like this one. I know what he's doing. It's the redheaded stepchild reference, but I didn't have a stepdad. I had just a dad. So, but it still makes sense if you're going with the redheaded stepchild thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Let's go to the next one. Does that thing got a Hemi? Well, we knew that was going to happen at some point. By Gary Gat Tackett. But he spelled Hemi with two M's. So I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's an accident. It's just one M, Gary. But thank you for the meme. All right, here's another one. Stephen Dean wrote, "Don't worry, I'm drinking milk, and one day I'll be strong enough to pull the trigger." Oh, yeah. All right, y'all did some good ones. Here's one by Casey Lane. Soon as I wipe this milk off my chin, I'm going to shoot your kneecaps. Yeah.
That's funny.
Now, Mark, what would you have wrote if you had to come up with a meme? If you see this picture, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing comes to my mind, you're a good-looking little boy. That's the only thing that's the first thing comes to my mind.
Yeah, it's a cute little kid, right?
Cute little kid.
Yeah. Well,
walking
thank you.
around on linoleum floors, and
that's where I learned to break dance on them floors right there.
And I bet you that nightstand over there turned into a radio. I bet that pulled out, and that was a radio.
There might be a little record player in there.
Probably so.
Could be a radio, yeah. But that was my mom's house.
It looks like everybody's grandma's house.
Yeah, good times. I miss that look, by the way. I bet you can get that stuff.
You should use that as one of your album covers, by the way.
Oh, I should.
Like
I bet you could get that stuff.
70s show.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was probably the 70s.
You're the next Ashton Kutcher, man.
You can get that stuff at a thrift shop, by the way, and it is thrift shop day. So thank you, everyone who left a comment and made a meme out of me. I appreciate you. Let's move on to the next segment. I love doing this. My mom is kind of a celebrity, right? I call her Mimosa. We walk around the block. We do walkie-talkie times, And we did a mukbang on this show. We've done a couple, right? So this is a new mukbang, and I went to a place that was Well, my mom brought this chicken home one time. It was called Mountain Fried Chicken. Have y'all heard of this?
Yes.
Yeah, I ate there.
You've eaten there?
I've eaten there, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Their whole slogan is, go to the next, it's not greasy.
I never noticed that. Right beside a Captain
Right,
D's.
it's right next to Captain D's. Mountain Fried Chicken. It's not greasy. So stop saying it's greasy, because it's not.
Was it?
I don't know. But it's in my head. I'm like, why do they come up with it's not greasy? Well, there's a whole story behind it. And me and my mom went there and we ate and we did a mukbang. And I think you should check it out. Check out this Mukbanging with Mimosa. Hi, everybody. It's John and
Mimosa.
And we are about to record another Mukbanging with Mimosa. We are at what's this place called?
Mountain Fried Chicken.
Mountain Fried Chicken in Hickory. This is the first time we've done a mukbanging in the new Honda 2021 Passport. As you can see, lots of room. It's very spacious and very clean in here. Oh, wait, Mom.
What?
We have Samantha Dawn Kingston made us Mukbanging with Mimosa bibs.
There's
Right?
yours.
So not only did she make t-shirts for us that say Mukbanging with Mimosa with a fork and a spoon, she also made us bibs. What do you say, Mimosa? Should we bib it up?
Yes.
Yeah. from Mountain Chicken right here in Hickory, North Carolina. I got the chicken breast, you can see. Nice, crispy. Yeah, their whole thing is it's not greasy, right?
Yeah.
But let's give it a taste. I'm going in.
Good.
That's really good. Now, did you get the white meat?
Dark.
I got white meat. I don't even know if they're allowed to say white, but you can't even specify. It might be racist. So I didn't even really bring it up, but I think I got white meat. What
This is the cold slaw that I just dropped.
Mama, don't you be messing up my new Honda 2021 passport.
I got it on your.
From Hendrick Honda Hickory. That's the hat I'm wearing. All right, now I'm going in for the turnip greens. I've not altered this in any way, shape, or form. I've not put salt or pepper or vinegar. I'm just going to go in. Yeah. Pinto beans are really good.
Are they?
Yeah. Now, would you say that this chicken is better, worse, as good as a Bojangles or a KFC or a Chick-fil-A? Where would you rank it in those?
I would rank it above Bojangles and KFC, and right up there with Chick-fil-A.
Right up there with Chick-fil-A. I've told you once before, I do not like coleslaw. And I don't. But I haven't had their coleslaw. So maybe I'll try a bite of it. Their coleslaw. See if it's any good. See if mountain coleslaw is different than Hannah's barbecue coleslaw. That is disgusting. Not a fan. Dang it, we were having such a good time.
I know.
Potato wedge. Now this is my least favorite kind of a French fry or whatever. I really don't like potato that much. I like potato chips. I like crispy fries, but that's because it's fried and it's crispy. It's got stuff on it. The actual potato, soft, mushy. I like crispy. That's not crispy.
These are pretty doggone good.
You like them this way? That's not how I like them. So, agree to disagree.
Right.
Here's what I'll say. Bojangles kicks the crap out of them when it comes to the biscuit or the roll. A Bojangles biscuit is better than this. This is just a basic piece of bread. Nothing special about it. I don't think. Come for the chicken. Tolerate the biscuit.
Well, as you know, when I stop at Bojangles, I don't eat the biscuit. I save it for one of y'all.
Why is this? Why don't you eat it?
I don't like biscuits as well as I do these soft rolls.
No, you can't trust anything she says. I mean, that's the palate we're working with here. If you had to give a ranking of mountain fried chicken on a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, what would you rank it? Overall experience.
4.5, I think.
4.5. That's a really good ranking. I think I would do the same. But just to mix it up, I'll go 4.4.
All right.
It's good enough to come back and try other things.
Exactly.
And we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bicycle.
Yeah, I love me some mukbanging with mimosa. That chicken's really good.
What kind of sides was there?
Oh, they had all kinds of
Yes,
stuff.
they got-
I just got the beans.
It's like old good old home
and the,
cooking, huh?
And the greens, but they had all kinds of good stuff. I can't wait to go back and try something else.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the interns over here. They're feverishly looking at comments. Sebastian, what's new?
I got a comment from YouTube
Okay.
from Brock Cockenheimer 031.
Oh yeah, I know that. guy.
Never caught a sheepfish, but has caught a red-lipped batfish.
Red-lipped batfish. Wow, wonder what that looks like.
It's got red lips, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming the lips are red.
Yeah.
And perhaps it's got wings or gills that look like bat wings or something.
Could be.
I don't know. Cool. Well, thank you for the comment. Appreciate that. Let me go on to the next thing. You know that I do this other podcast with John Heffron.
Heffron and Reap.
Yeah.
Or is it Reap and Heffron?
He gets mad.
Oh,
It's Heffron and Reap.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it Heffron and Reap. Anyway, you should check it out sometime. It's really fun. It's hilarious. And we're going to be touring all over Michigan pretty soon. And check out this little clip of Heffron and Reap.
I'm not John Reap, and I'm not John Heffron. So what am I doing here, folks? Well, I am hijacking the John Reap and John Heffron show. That's right. If you don't know me, that's my fault. I'm Sebastian. Yep, Sebastian from the Country-ish podcast and show. And you'll see me on Tuesday night hosting with John Reap. And let me tell you why I'm here, guys. I'm here because if you follow the show at all on Country-ish, you know that John Reap has been filming a podcast for the last year or so behind my back. Yep, I didn't know anything about it. Every Monday night, John films with John Heffron in this podcast. And I found out about it. And it's been hurtful, folks. It's been hurtful. He finally admitted to it. But I didn't know till just recently, that they were filming in the same studio that we filmed the Country-ish podcast. Yep. The night before we filmed the Country-ish podcast. So that means he's with Heffron the night before he's with me. So what did I decide to do? Well, I found out that John Heffron and both John Reap, they were on vacation this week. Yeah, they were probably going to play some rerun show. So I decided, I'll just hijack this show. I'll just take it over.
I think somebody's wanting to talk to you about what you're doing here. So, hold on.
Oh, that's John Heffron.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm John. This is my podcast. And you are
I'm the other guy.
Oh, I see. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't know this about podcasts. There's like a temp service. It's like a temp service. So if the host can't do it, there's a staffing program where you staff podcasters or hosts. So hi, welcome. Enjoy. We have donuts. I think Reap keeps them around. John,
what is this? What's going on? Sebastian, Mr. Sean Setzer. How did you get it? What's going on? I didn't even know you knew about this.
I stole the code. Code.
Easy.
Busted in. Told Alan he had to film, or I'll tell his wife about the porn stash in the studio.
Sean's not having it.
What's the matter, Sean? Didn't think it was no.
Look, let's just. We got a lot of show to do, but first we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Country-ish after this. Hey everybody, John Reap here, and I want you to go cruising with me. Not in our cars, but on a ship. Yeah, let's take a ship together. It's the Reaps Peeps Comedy Cruise, November 6th through 11 this year. We leave out of Port Canaveral, Florida. We go to a private beach in Haiti where they have the world's longest zip line over water. We're going to Nassau, and it's 5 days, baby. I'm doing a podcast, I'm doing karaoke, and I'm doing stand-up comedy, and we're even doing Diamond Dallas Page yoga. So get on the boat with me. Go to johnreap.com, click on the Reaps Peeps Comedy Cruise, and this is the t-shirt you get. Isn't that something? I'll see you on the boat. If you love this podcast and you love wearing shirts, well, we got something for you. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, it'll take you to my store, and we have an awesome t-shirt for you. It's a country-ish podcast t-shirt. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Also, it's got the website on there. It's a soft tee, very soft, feels good on your skin, and it helps us keep the lights on here at the studio. So check out countryishpodcast.com. Click on merchandise, get yourself a t-shirt, and know that I love you. And we're back. Look, we got a lot of show to do. We got Rocky Dale Davis zooming in. We got a great small town news about a weird looking fish with teeth. And, and Goodwill Hunting. I can exchange a gift for this guy. You let me know whenever he's ready. I know he's sometimes he's late. But I don't.
He mentioned he was doing some work in his garage at the moment too. So I'll call you as soon as he pops in. He'll be here in a sec.
But yeah, look, you can. There's many ways you can help the show. Write a nice review on iTunes. Go to Apple Podcasts. You give us 5 stars. Rate, review, subscribe, and share. And write something nice, and we'll read it on the show.
Did you want to remind anybody about sharing while we're waiting for Rocky here?
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that. Sure. We are growing. This podcast, I knew I was forgetting something. We're growing. This podcast is getting bigger a little bit every day. And it's because of people like you at home are talking about it. We're grassroots. We're salt of the earth people helping people, and that's what you do. You've been helping me by hitting that share button, and I want to reward you. You earned it. So this is a moment where I take just to remind people who are new to the podcast to hit the share button. I'm going to look right down the pipe of that camera. I'm going to beg you. If I could make you share, I'd ask you to do it today. Please hit that arrow button that points his way. I need you to hit the share button. I need you to hit it now. Oh!
That never gets old.
Makes me happy.
Never gets old. Nah, it's always gold, man.
Yeah, my voice wasn't quite there on it, but my energy level was.
Energy, that's what you need.
Yeah. So, hit the share button, and thank you for doing it. And,
all right, John, Rocky's in the bullpen waiting for you.
Well, we got a comedian that's going to be zooming in. He's here right now. As a matter of fact, I met this guy in Birmingham, Alabama. He's a good old boy. Been doing stand-up all over the country. He's bounced around many places, and let's get to know him. The very funny Rocky Dale Davis. That's who's zooming. And he's joining me right now, the very funny Rocky Dale Davis. How are you, buddy?
What's up, man? What's going on out there, dude?
Good to see you, bud. Where are you zooming in from?
I'm in Austin right now. So I moved to Austin about in April, and so I've been in Austin, and I'm in my garage right now. Unfinished, but we will get there one day,
Dude, I think everybody's going to, they're either going to Austin or Nashville, I think you've been in all of them, haven't you? Didn't you live in LA for a minute?
I've lived in Alabama, where I was born, obviously, Atlanta, Nashville, New York, LA, and Las Vegas.
Wow.
And now Austin.
Damn. Well, you're from Brookwood, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
So I have to ask you this question. Is it Roll Tide or is it War Eagle?
It's Roll Tide, man. When I was born, my mom's legs, when I was born, they overlooked the stadium, DCH Hospital, which is the crappier hospital in Tuscaloosa, by the way. My sisters were born at Northport, which is the very nice one. My mom said she didn't have time to get to that one with me. And so she had me at DCH, which also stands for Don't Come Here. That's what they call it in Tuscaloosa. So, but when I was born, I was 10 pounds, 8 ounces. And so the doctor, when I was born, overlooked the stadium. He goes, that kid right there will be playing there someday. You watch. I didn't make it there, obviously. But now I've been Roll Tide all my life. And it's funny because now everybody's like, oh, you're a bandwagon. I'm like, bro, I was there when Lee Kiffin was there. Not Lane Kiffin, Lee Kiffin. When he would miss field goals to lose every game. We lost like our Vanderbilt. We lost to Arkansas,
I mean, I don't think some people understand how passionate, Alabama fans are. Like,
yeah,
I've done this before because I thought it'd be funny. I walked out on stage at the Stardome, and I purposely mixed the two words up. Like I said, roll eagle. War Tide. And people were like, that just pissed everybody off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's something in Birmingham you watch. So you'll see a comic. It's the same thing I just found out in Jacksonville when I did the Comedy Zone this past weekend. And you find out you don't say Duval there. And if someone says Duval in the crowd, you don't respond. Because apparently when someone says Duval, everyone just yells Duval as well. So It's like when you're in Birmingham, if you say Roll Tide or War Eagle, here's what's going to happen. If you say Roll Tide, you're going to get Roll Tide, and then the crowd that is not Roll Tide is going to yell back War Eagle.
Right.
And then a gang fight's going to break out. It's the Bloods and the Crips.
Right.
And that'll take – I've watched a comic one time. I forget his name, but he was a young guy as well, and he got on stage. And he did something because the Bama game was on like that weekend. It was like a Friday. And he lost about 7 minutes of his set because people were just yelling. People were arguing back and forth. You were hearing they were like, he's like, dude, Auburn sucks. Cam Newton stole a computer. Y'all suck. Nick Saban cheats. He gives them money. And I'm like, dude, you can't bring it up with the people.
Yeah.
And then with you mixing it up, they're like, hey, we all hate you now.
Yeah. They were just confused. Like, does he know he's doing that? I was like, yes. Calm down. Now, I saw something on Facebook or Instagram that I thought was interesting on your page. Are you and Dwayne Johnson best friends now?
I mean, me and DJ, that's what I call him. Me and DJ, we're really good friends, man. He's an up and coming actor, and he's doing a couple movies. And I'm gonna be honest with you, John. I mean, I don't say this lightly. Like, I really think he's gonna make it. Like, I really do.
Right.
He's a hard worker, man. He's a really hard worker. No, man. He that story to me, dude. It's. I've been so lucky. Like, my whole career, if you look at it. I mean, obviously, I think I'm good at what I do. I don't know if I am, but I think I am. But with him, The Rock finding me, because 2020 as a comedian for me, I'm in I was in a very different position than you are, in the sense that when COVID happened for me, I was in the worst spot because I wasn't selling tickets, but I was too good to feature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I was in this spot of where I couldn't sell tickets, so clubs aren't booking me because they lost, tons of money, and most clubs are weekend to weekend, anyway.
Right.
And so when you knock a club off, for 5 months, they're in a bad spot. So I was a guy that couldn't sell tickets, and then I would hit my friends up to ask to feature, and they'd be like, man, like, we can't, like, you headline, like,
right.
So
I don't want to follow you.
Yeah. So it was a weird spot to be in. So I was like $30,000 in debt.
Yeah.
And then I remember driving to the Comedy Catch. I sold, I think, 32 tickets that night. I remember driving up there. I'm making no money, and driving with Terry Thomas now. And we're driving there, and I posted a TikTok.
Right.
And when I got off stage, it had 256,000 likes. And I was like, what is happening? And then my Instagram starts growing. And then another TikTok hits. And it gets 1 million, views. And another one hits. And then my Instagram starts hitting. And I got my teeth fixed in Mexico. I went to Mexico, got all my teeth done. And dude, that happened that same week. So like, I'm not saying my teeth are the reason it happened, but I feel like everyone was just like, yeah, this guy's teeth sucks. We're not going to follow him. I get new teeth and everyone loves me now, So it flowed over to my Instagram, and I was doing a gig in Vegas. I was doing a gig for 7 people, literally 7 people. And I'm doing this gig, and my buddy comes in that I had seen. He goes, dude, The Rock follows you. I was like, no, he doesn't. It's a fake account. He goes, no, The Rock follows you. And then he shows me The Rock follows me, and I'm just yelling. Dude. I'm in the back of the room, like the people can see me. We're 10 foot away. It's a small room. It's LA Comedy Club. Yeah. And I'm like, The Rock follows me. The Rock. I get on stage, I'm like, The Rock follows me. Y'all are lucky to see me because The Rock see it. I'm losing my mind. I get blackout drunk. I go home. I get so drunk. I'm calling mom, crying. I'm surprised I didn't call you. Okay. I'm literally just typing in a letter and just hitting whoever answers, dude.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, let's make a video. Let's just make a video. And so I make this video. And I remember I made the video. My girlfriend goes, why don't you get sober and make one? I was like, that's not who I am. I'm a redneck. Okay. Especially when I'm drunk. When Southern people, when we get drunk, dude, this accent, I mean, I'm
yeah.
I say, Dwayne, I love you. It gets out there. So we filmed this video. My girlfriend, thankfully, she was in it because I thought the video was 30 seconds. It was like 5 minutes long. I'm literally just like crying and saying, I love you, Dwayne. Because I was $30,000 in debt. I was $30,000 in debt. We were getting evicted out of our house in Las Vegas. Okay. Yeah. And so I posted that video. I'm in January of that next year of 2021, this year. I'm sitting there with my buddy. We're smoking cigars. And I get a notification like 50 at once.
Yeah.
And everybody's sending me the Rock video. I'm like, you guys just see it. What's going on? The Rock reposted it on his Instagram page.
Right.
And he goes, wrote this whole thing really nice. And then he goes, Rocky Dale Davis, remember the name. The world will hear from him one day.
Wow.
Dude, I'm just crying.
That's crazy. He might be the president of the United States one day.
And dude, you're looking at your vice right here. That's me, dude.
Two rocks, dude.
Two rocks. And now he engages on my Instagram all the time. And you know, we're good for me. Me and Matthew McConaughey are becoming friends as well.
I was going to ask you that question. You have to do an impression of Matthew McConaughey because I hear it in your voice. It's right there.
It's right there, but I have a tough time getting it because, you know, Matthew's like, because I'm trying to perfect it, but it's there. But here's the tough thing I have. I can't hear my accent, so I can't hear. So like I remember I went to LA one time and I was doing a commercial. I was getting a commercial agent, and he goes, "So can you lose your accent?" And I was like, "I don't have one." And he goes,
"What accent?"
What? I'm like, me and you sound the same. So, but Matthew's like, "All right, good day, guys. We are out here." Like, all right.
That's it.
You know, a little bit of it.
I feel like you could do you could do it better than this. But like if Channing Tatum and Matthew McConaughey formed into one human being, I feel like that's kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
And these are good looking dudes, by the way.
He's like, "Good morning, everybody. We are out here," and it's you know, he always does like weird sound effects. But he's like, I made that video because I live in Austin, and I was like, it'd just be funny to run into Matthew McConaughey. So I made some video. You know, I asked him to be my best friend, and he never responded or anything. But a couple of days ago, right after the Rock stuff happened, his whiskey company reached out, Long Branch, and they're actually really good bourbon, and they reached out. And they're like, "We'd love to send you some stuff." And they reposted like a picture of me and him. They're like, "Here's to finding new friends."
Wow.
And then now I'm like, well, I know they know him. Like it's his whiskey company.
Yeah.
So he's eventually going to run into me. And I'm like, dude, am I going to be friends with Matthew McConaughey? And then I'm also worried. I'm like, now is The Rock going to get jealous that I'm friends with Matthew? Now I'm balancing, you know.
Now you're going to have like famous frenemies.
I know, dude. Now I'm like, what if The Rock, what if Matthew McConaughey texts me and he's like, "Hey, dude, come to the soccer game tonight," because he owns like part of the team. And then The Rock texts me the same day and is like, "Come rub oil and let's arm wrestle in Maui," I have a real I'm scared. I don't know what to do now.
Well, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Were you a mascot back in the day?
I was, man. There's been a bunch of speculation. I'm glad we addressed this. There's been a bunch of speculation online recently because I told everyone. Someone asked. I was a 2-time through UCA. I mascotted for 3 years total, and I went to the competitions my final 2 years. I was a 2-time All-American mascot through UCA, the United Cheerleading Association, and I was a 2-time mascot of the year. I was a mascot of the Capital One Bowl game. When LSU played Penn State, I did a halftime show. I was the leader of that group of people. I had 4 scholarships to mascot. And after I left high school, my graduation, I'll find the document. They gave me a document that says that Brookwood High School's official mascot is Rocky the Panther. That's the name of the mascot.
Wow.
And so been a bunch of speculation online because I don't have a picture of me without the head on.
Right.
What I've tried to explain to these idiots is that you can't take the head off and take a picture because there's a whole thing where at our high school, a kid followed the mascot behind this building. The mascot was getting some water and he followed him behind and the mascot took off the head and the kid was traumatized. He thought a panther ate a human,
Yeah, right.
So I don't have any pictures.
That goes against the mascot rules. You
don't talk. You don't take off the head.
Right.
I remember one time so we had this, our high school, our field was down and then we had about maybe a 9-foot 9-foot concrete block, like siding that led to the stands, right? So there's a straight wall.
Yeah.
So the football players down here, and there's about 9 foot. And so I would jump off that all the time. I would do flips off of that.
Wow.
And then roll through. I was, no offense, Sir Purr, but like, I'll mess you up on the field, dude.
Yeah.
Okay? But I jumped off one time and my glove got caught on the railing. So it got caught and it kind of like held me up for a second. And then I fell and I caught my elbow on the concrete.
Ooh.
So jumping down full 220 pounds at the time, caught square. And I don't know what happened. I think I dislocated it or something, but it instantly is in pain and I can't move it. Right.
Yeah.
So I have to now walk back to where I take off my suit. Right. Walking back to get to that suit, I have to walk through the entire stance to get back. So I'm walking back, limp arm and all, coming through, and kids are running up to me.
Probably
okay?
smacking,
jumping, hanging on my arm. Moms are coming through, like, can my son get a picture? I'm taking a picture. I think somebody had a picture. I can't find it. I wish I could. But you can see, because you can see through the mascot suit if it catches the right angle, like through the mouth. You can see my face. And my face is like, I'm in so much pain. I get up to the top. My arm was bleeding. It was bruised and messing. But it's a tough job. But you don't take a day off, man. I served, and I'm proud of it.
Now, do you have an album right now that's on Amazon Prime, live from Denver?
Yeah, live from Denver. It's on everywhere, and that was when the crowd work thing happened, and we got that, and that album did great. Does great, specifically on Sirius XM. That saved me during COVID a couple of those times. You get those Laughs USA checks, man.
Yeah,
and those are real nice. And it's a really good hour. I'm glad I put it out, and then we're about to do something else. Can't really talk about it yet. I'll tell you off air, but we're doing some stuff with this new hour, and it's funny to watch, because it's my first hour I put out. I really enjoyed it. It has some really great bits. I pretty much enjoy everything on it, but this new one, I'm like, oh, this is it's mature a little bit,
Yeah, sure.
It's still funny, but it has like a different kind of tone to it, and it's really cool to do stuff like that. I feel like to watch. So I hate seeing a comic, 3 specials in a row, and I'm like, oh, there's nothing's changed. You haven't changed. Nothing. It's the same joke with just a different punchline,
Right. No, I agree. I'm great. I'm happy to hear that. And I can't wait to check it out. Your website is RockyDaleDavis.com. Follow him everywhere. He's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm sure you're on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok, all of it.
They keep banning me. And also I got a podcast, Welcome to Brookwood, with Rocky Dale Davis and my buddy Tony Casillas. And we've been doing that, and it's going great. It's really, really, really good. KFC Radio helped out a lot with that. And so we're actually doing well. So go check that out as well. Welcome to Brookwood with Rocky Dale Davis.
Let me know if you ever want me to zoom in sometime. I owe you one.
For sure.
Thanks for doing this,
dude.
buddy.
No problem, man. I love it. Thank you for having me on. It's good to see you.
Rocky Dale Davis, everybody. Woo-hoo!
Take another look and tell me that.
All right. Thank you, Rocky Dale Davis. Check him out at rockydaledavis.com.
RDD.
Yeah, that's an interesting story about him and The Rock Johnson.
Interesting name.
It is. It's a great name.
Rocky Dale Davis. The Fud.
So, there's a lot of negative things that are going on in the news, Marcus. There's politics, pandemics, people getting murdered all the time. It's sad out there. But I don't want to talk about sad things. I like to spread joy. So this next segment, I like to find the crazy little happy-go-lucky stories that fall through the cracks. It can be best described by Justin Clyde Williams.
We're just small-town dudes with small-town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Alrighty, I saw this on the interwebs. Huffington Post has a weird news section, and sometimes I'll go there and get stuff, and that's where I found this thing. A fish with human-like teeth is dropping jaws on social media. Have you ever seen such a fish? It's a sheep's head fish, and they're actually pretty common. But this one's not so pearly whites are a little freaky. Let's take a look at this thing, the Alan Jackson. Yeah, I hate these damn pop-up ads, man. Look at that frickin' thing.
It looks like My teeth. Or your teeth.
It looks like Gary Busey.
Yeah, it does.
That's what I think it is.
Even the bottom. I mean, that's a nice set of A lot of people would love to have that set of teeth.
Yes. Oh, believe me, half the people walk around Caldwell County wish they looked like this. Just kidding. But yeah, it's amazing how kind of straight they are. But look at the tongue part. I think those are new teeth that are like coming up. Yeah. You know how like sharks have the teeth that just the one set leaves, new set comes in. I think that's the next row of teeth. But yeah, a fish with human-like teeth is dropping jaws on social media after it was caught in Nags Head, North Carolina. You ever caught anything goofy, weird like this? Do you fish?
Yeah, I fished a lot. And do you think this is real? You think that they could have they could have implanted some teeth into this fish's mouth and took a picture?
I do think that is possible. I don't think that's what happened. I do think these fish exist because many people on social media, I shared this story. They say, yeah, I catch these all the time.
I know they're a thing, but I didn't know they had human-like teeth. But
yeah.
Hey, what do I know? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you learn stuff a lot here on the Country-ish podcast. What about you guys? You ever caught anything like, do you go fishing, Wes? Are you a fishing man?
I don't do much fishing anymore. I was never really good at it.
Yeah, me either.
Everybody around me caught fish, and I was doing the same exact thing they were.
Yeah.
Fish I'm just not, never have.
This is where the ish part comes out in the Country-ish, because I don't fish. You know, I eat fish. I just don't fish. It's in the title of the story.
Yeah, like sushi.
I love sushi. What about you, Sebastian?
I'm not a fisherman either,
yeah,
brother.
Look at this.
I'm not a fisherman.
The only guy who does fish finds this story skeptical.
Who happens to have a fake megalodon tooth who believes it's real.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
whatever.
He believes in prehistoric sharks, but doesn't believe in
I have no idea. I
fish
should know
with
anything
human
about teeth then, right?
A spokesperson for this sheep's head fish is common. It was brought in by Nathan Martin, and he posted on Facebook's Jeanette Pier. It's a pier. And they said that the sheep's head fish, they feed off barnacles on the side of the pier. And so that's why they have them teeth. It kind of reminds, go ahead.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah, they eat
That's
barnacles.
why they have great teeth, because they're not like predators. They're little sheep.
Yeah, they're not like fish. Sharp, like a canine. They're kind of flat like human teeth. Remember that movie with Don Knotts, The Incredible Mr. Limpet? Did you ever see that? It was a cartoon. He turned into a fish, and then he somehow ratted out Nazi submarines. Yeah, it's an old cartoon.
Okay.
I swear. I know. It's weird.
Are you sure?
Google.
That's a Mandela effect.
Google it. That's what you're here for. Get to Googling.
Well, I got a comment on Facebook about this fish.
What's the comment?
Well, I don't think the guy's name is legit. Joey Tribbiani.
Okay.
He says that where he is from, that the bay he fishes in is named after that. And so I had to look it up.
Oh.
Let me put my glasses on. Sheep's Head Bay section of Brooklyn, New York, was named after this fish. It looks like it has human teeth.
Wow.
But if it comes from Brooklyn, wouldn't the teeth be gold? Gold teeth.
Right. Well, he does kind of look like Jay-Z the more I look at it.
Got a good grill on him.
Yeah.
So, John, you were correct, sir.
Thank you.
You were correct. Ironically, I don't know why you would remember this movie, but maybe it's the title.
It's Don Knotts.
The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
Yeah. Yeah. The Incredible Mr. Limpet was a cartoon where Don Knotts, it started off as a live action, like a regular movie, and then he turned into a fish and it turned into a cartoon. I remember that. Yeah.
Sounds like an adult feature.
Actually, my dad just got all his teeth pulled out of his head. I feel like I could take these fish, give it to Popsicle, make dentures out of some sheep's head fish.
That's
for
an
my
idea.
Dad. Wouldn't that be great?
Could be a booming business, Sean.
Some people were leaving comments about this, calling it a dork fish. Have you heard of this?
Dork fish. Let's look that up.
Well, Bill Engvall has a joke or a bit about how there are these fish. He doesn't say anything about sheep's head fish. He just says they're just dorky. They're the dorks of the fish world, and he calls it a dork fish. You can catch them if you have corn dogs. They eat corn dogs.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see if you're paying attention.
Fish.
Yeah, dwarfishy. I feel like these fish would be really good at bobbing for apples or eating corn on the cob. Yes.
That's true. That is true. Confirmed. Corn dogs.
Bill Engvall said.
Bill Engvall said
Yeah.
corn dogs. There's actually a cartoon with this out now.
What would you do if you caught this thing, Stamos? If you were fishing and you pulled that thing out of the water, what are you doing?
Put my fingers anywhere near its mouth for sure.
Yeah. Well, you got to get your hook back.
I'd take a picture like he did, and then
floss his teeth and throw him back.
Definitely.
Check it for
his
cavities.
teeth, yeah.
Brush twice daily, floss. And
Give him a checkup, throw him back.
Give him a little breath mint and send him on his way. You know, it looks kind of like, it's kind of funny looking, right? I mean, because it's kind of got like I know. He kind of looks like Mater from Cars. Remember that Larry the Cable Guy played it? He had them 2 buck teeth. Because it kind of looks like a donkey. Yeah, I get the sheep's head because the sheep does that too. And a little bit of Mater in there. I would like, you remember they had those Billy Bass that you'd put it up on the wall and sing to you? Take me to the river. Right?
Yeah.
Like if it was motion that we had one, my dad bought one. It was motion sensor. You walk past it and it would turn and go, take me to the river. And then it would play that song. I feel like they should make one out of this fish and it would do Gary Busey isms.
Yeah.
Like, you know, right. It would, or just quotes from Busey movies. You know what I mean? It looks like a redneck fish, though, for sure. All it needs is a dip in its mouth. That thing looks like it dips.
Billy Bass made over $100 million.
Wow.
Tidbit.
Really? Isn't that crazy? Well, look, Nags Head, the town may have been small.
The town may be small, but the
Yeah.
is huge.
Now I'm hungry. I want fried chicken and fish. Starving now. All right, I think we got time for one more segment. What do you say there, the Alan Jackson? We got time for one more? All right. How my boys holding up over here?
We're holding it up.
Doing well.
Holding it down.
Thank you for thinking of us.
Okay. Well, you know, I got to be honest with the audience. I'm just going to come clean. I lied to you earlier. That's not Marcus Stamos. His name is Mark Hunt. He's just a regular dude. Went to high school with him. Good guy. Great guy.
Good to meet you.
But you are not related to Jon Stamos.
And not in any way.
No. We just went with it.
Yeah.
A little jokey
sometimes.
joke. A little fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, this segment was kind of your baby. You're like, hey, I like to go to Goodwill. Today is National Thrift Shop Day. But you like to go to Goodwill and pick out gifts for me for $5 or less, and then I'll do the same for you. And we made a segment out of it. The gift has to make sense. And that's the hardest part. We made a segment out of it. It's a segment that we like to call Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill. Hunting.
Beat me, man.
I
was trying to
I was holding the. I didn't want the barbecue, the sauce.
I was trying to outdo you.
I was hoping you'd quit.
You did out. No, I was hoping you
I
would.
seriously have a cramp right now in my rib cage.
I got
Your blood vessels probably busted in your eyes.
All right, you want to go first?
I'll
give you go first. You want to rest?
Yeah, you go first.
All right, so
yeah, you got me something.
Yeah, I got you a little something. So you just went to the beach. Right, and you just go to the beach with
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. With
actually, Alan Jackson's old condo that he recently sold, and the new guy rents it out.
Oh yeah,
and
you still get to stay there.
We were grandfathered into the original price.
Oh, that's always good.
We got a steal.
Couldn't go up on you.
It's nice.
It's kind of like my haircuts. $12 ever since I started getting my haircut there, and it's still $12. It's been 15 years.
No kidding.
It's a $12 haircut.
But did they raise the price on other people?
Yeah, of course.
But you're like, can't do that to me.
Grandfathered.
I'm a loyal customer. I'm grandfathered in.
Yeah, it's on her. She decided to do that. I didn't ask. I'll take it.
Well, give her a plug. What's her name?
They're $35 now for a haircut. A lot of places. Though, you know what I mean, Wes?
Who cut your hair?
Hairology 101 does not charge that much for a haircut.
Oh, he's plugging his wife's place.
There you go. I was trying to get somebody to do a plug.
Yeah. All right. So you went to the beach.
No,
and,
12
hope you had a good.
by
Hope you went to some gift shops.
Yeah.
And if you didn't go to a gift shop, I picked up something at Goodwill that would have been at any gift shop in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Myrtle Beach,
South Carolina.
Oh, well,
so a
thank you.
little something I picked up at Goodwill.
So you're saying in case I forget to get,
in case you did forget to go,
right,
and get a little trinket.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, yeah.
There.
Look at this bad boy. You know what, Marcus?
There's a.
I could make fun of this, but the more I look at it, the more I really like it. It says Myrtle Beach on it. You got a lighthouse right there, and you got these dolphins, and they're on top of the water going. You know, they don't have the weird teeth like the sheep's head that we know of. Their mouth shut. And these dolphins are, I'm just going to say it, they're probably gay.
Because the biggest gift shop in Myrtle Beach
is
Gay Dolphin.
The Gay Dolphin. That is a real place.
Yep.
I wasn't being slanderous to the fish, dolphin. There's a place called the Gay Dolphin, and I'll bet you this came out of there at some point.
And I don't know what
there's a hole up here.
I think, is that for a pencil?
I know what it is. Yeah,
What
it's
is
a
it?
pencil holder. You put a pencil in here. Man, I appreciate that.
Very
Thank
much
you.
welcome. I know you wouldn't get it when you were there, so.
Now, this is not something I would buy.
How much was it?
Oh, this was $1.
It would have been $2 at the beach, so
Yeah,
we did good.
You saved me $1.
You did.
All right, buddy. Well, let me get you something here. So I got this because it's confusing, this gift. I'll just tell you that. But I think I know what it is. I'm not sure what it. I'm going to start off by telling you I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. But I was hoping you could help me make sense of it, you and you guys. But I notice sometimes you're stiff. Like I'm stiff, but I've noticed sometimes when you turn around, all of it comes.
Crick in your neck.
Like he doesn't do this. He goes, "What's that over there?"
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like you need something to help loosen your muscles. You know what I mean? Yoga would be good. Diamond Dallas paid DDPY with Travis Mahaffey. That would be good for you.
Yeah.
Or
this.
In the meantime, possibly this. And I also think that maybe it could be a toy that perhaps it looks like something Ella would play with, but I don't. You know, remember when fidget spinners came out? Mm-hmm. Like, what the heck is this thing? Now they got these poppets. I'm like, what are we doing? So I feel like this is some sort of useless toy, and or a muscle thing, and I got this for you.
Okay. What is this?
What is that?
Oh, man.
You know what this is? All right. One of you guys do me a favor.
Is it a shake weight?
Someone reverse image this.
Somebody Google what this is real quick.
Here, right here. TPtherapy.com.
TP therapy.
Yeah. Okay. Toilet paper therapy. So it's a toilet paper holder.
With a sock on it.
TP quad baller.
Quad baller.
Quad baller. So I guess you roll this on your quads.
So quad is your
legs.
Thigh area.
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe
Therapy.
You want me to rub it on you?
I got it. So you think it's?
I think you do like that.
Do it on your shins for discipline.
Oh, get yourself.
I like that Afghan's been knitted. It's around it.
Yeah, it's got a nice little sock
It's got
on
little
here.
roller skates on it.
I feel like
keep a sock on it, boys.
something you could stand on and roll, like those little automatic rollers that you've seen people, the skateboards that, I don't know. Hoverboard type thing. It kind of, I feel like Ella could make this into something.
So did you find it?
Well, what you need to do is focus on your trigger points with that, Mark.
It's a trigger point focuser.
You got to get on your trigger points.
I don't get it.
See, at the same time, you could use a bread roller and it would do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but it's got some cool ass mag wheels on it, though.
Yeah, the wheels are.
The only thing it's missing is a little spinner on there.
First, you got a grill, now you got some wheels.
So,
yeah,
I'll figure this out. I'm sure I'll get some use out of it.
It's not the best gift.
No, it's unique. You paid $2 for this.
Right.
Very, very much well worth $2. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you for playing the game with me.
Thank you for sitting in as intern.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
And
Enjoy
thank
it.
you, Wes, for being here. I hope you're having a good time.
I have a great time every time I do this.
Yeah. Well, look, everybody, don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share. I say it all the time because I mean it, and it's how we grow, and you guys have been doing well. Check out my tour dates. You can go to countryish.com, and you can click on tour, and I'll take you to my tour dates, and I'm everywhere. We got merchandise. We got episodes at Country Ish. You can be a supporter. You can be a sponsor. Get your stuff on this show right here. Any corrections I need to go over? Any last-minute comments?
Last-minute comment. Did have a comment from someone who said, be careful with the dolphins, John. There's been a lot of sexual harassment attacks with dolphins this year.
Right. That's
Keep
true.
that in mind.
And they don't discriminate.
They do not.
And I've been told I have a nice butt. So
I don't know who's
the
telling you
dolphin
that.
sees me, it could happen. Although Marcus doesn't think I have a nice butt. Not that one picture I put up.
Yeah, you didn't have no ass.
I didn't,
You got ate off by something other.
Yeah. I got to start doing the squat. Oh, we saw a guy doing squats the other night at the novel. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That's another show.
We'll save it for another time.
Yeah, come back.
Thank you. Write a review for Wes P, for Sebastian, for Stamos, for the Alan Jackson. I am John Reap. Bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kinda laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for Country-ish.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. The Gary Fishyism wants you to know that laugh thus becomes letting an unfiltered giggle happen. Hit the share button. Get out of here. Hit the share button.